Rockhounds baseball is all new. Coming up next. And a good evening. We'd like to welcome you to Rockhounds baseball, the voice of West Texas. It is our final game of our 4-game set between the visiting Tulsa Drillers and your Midland Rockhounds. Tomorrow we begin our 8 away game set with the Springfield Cardinals and the Tulsa Drillers. Rockhounds will then be headed back home after the 4-game set with Tulsa. They will take on the visiting Frisco Rough Riders for a 3-game set, and the Corpus Christi Hooks for 3. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, you can follow the Rockhounds all season long with the First Pitch app, and you can download that on any smartphone or any smart device. And stay tuned for our starting lineups for tonight's ball game. And here is the starting lineups provided by Farmers Insurance. We are farmers. Da 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 da. Leading off for Tulsa, Kareem McLeod. Batting second, the designated hitter, Brian Roberts. Batting third, in left field, Ronnie Chadwick. Batting fourth, the right fielder, C. Anderson. Batting fifth, the shortstop, Tomlinson. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Ray McCormick. Batting third, batting seventh, the third baseman, Kevin Diaz. Batting eighth, the first baseman, John Wales. Batting ninth, the catcher, Michael Wesson. And taking the mound for Tulsa, Russell Shipp. And now here is the starting lineup for your Midland Rockhounds. Leading off for the Rockhounds, designated hitter, Freddie Aldred. Batting second, the second baseman, Willard Lloyd. Batting third, the third baseman, Felipe Delgadio. Batting fourth, the left fielder, Antoine Schaefer. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Raymond Vega. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Herb McLean. Batting seventh, in cleanup, Chris Corona. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Garrett Jansen. Batting ninth, shortstop, Adrian Lines. And taking the mound for your Midland Rockhounds, Cletus Yang. There's your starting lineups provided by Farmers Insurance. Here's the ground rules for tonight's ball game. Report any suspicious activity to local law enforcement. Please be alert for foul balls while the game is going on. There is no interference in play so leave it alone. If the ball is in play, do not touch it. Failure to do so will have you removed from the field immediately. Also, there is no need for you to get on the field. Thank you for your cooperation and to make Rockhounds baseball enjoyable for everyone. Alright fans, you ready for some baseball tonight? Sending it down to field with Matt Vasgersian.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes a stop in the AA Texas League. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Tulsa Drillers and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Cletus Yang, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So coming to the plate, Kareem McLeod, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what's the key for a road victory in this one?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Vega has it, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, Ronnie Chadwick. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slapped hard the opposite way. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Russell Shipp, Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding in, Freddie Eldred. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Freddie Eldred.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Stepping in now, Willard Lloyd, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Hey, you always want to be the team that jumps out to that early lead and sets the tone. And after back-to-back singles right here in the first inning, that's exactly what this offense is looking to do.
Standing in now, Felipe Delgado, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Eldred at third. Lloyd stands at second. No outs. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hard on the ground towards short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. No chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Into the box now, Antoine Schaefer. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Runners are at first and third with none out. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Vero?
Matty, you focus on this lineup. The middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Into the box now, Ramon Vega. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Herb McLean.
At the plate, Herb McLean. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Soft liner to the right side. That's in there, base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Oh, he's in.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Corona.
Into the box, Chris Corona, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Ready with the 0-1. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. One run scored. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, Garrett Jansen, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 0-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
4 runs here in this half inning. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McLeod is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he is under the tag at home. It's a 5-0 game now.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Into the box, Adrian Lyons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. That's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the harder to play way too often.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Rockhounds lead it 5-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Christopher Anderson. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High in the air down the right field line. But but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball just a bit high. Tomlinson will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in, Tomlinson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jansen is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Stepping in, Ray McCormick. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Lined hard to the left side. Foul. Anderson leads off first with 1 away. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up, and that's the second out.
Batting 7, third baseman, Kevin Diaz.
So striding in, Kevin Diaz. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Popped him up. Lloyd is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rockhounds are out in front, 5-0. So stepping in, Freddie Eldred. He reached on a single in his first try.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Standing in, Willard Lloyd. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Felipe Delgado, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Chadwick retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Rockhounds lead it 5-0. Leading off the inning, John Wales, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To third, Delgado scoops it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, catcher, Michael Wesson.
Striding into the box, Michael Wesson. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And there's their first hit of the game.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box now, Kareem McLeod, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Wesson stands at first with one out. The 1-1 is the knuckleball taken for a strike. The 1-2 misses, ball two. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brian.
Digging in, Brian Roberts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that one stayed up a little high.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at. but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
2-0 pitch on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronnie Chadwick.
Ready for another chance. Ronnie Chadwick. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Antoine Schaefer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Antoine Schaefer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit toward the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Now at the plate, Ramon Vega. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. On the ground is short. This could be two. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
At the plate, Herb McLean. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Hit down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Leading off the inning, Christopher Anderson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Christopher Anderson.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Anderson is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Tomlinson.
Into the box, Tomlinson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Ray McCormick. He's set and the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. There goes the runner. In there. Now the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Anderson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get back in standing. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And he misses, ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Ready now, Kevin Diaz. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit to third. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, John Wales.
Stepping in, John Wales. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 1-0. And that misses for ball 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
In now, Michael Wesson. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
The 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Corona waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Digging in now, Chris Corona, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Chris Corona.
Here comes the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, center fielder, Garrett Jansen.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Jansen earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Stepping in now, Adrian Lyons, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Jansen rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Now batting, a designated hitter.
Digging in once again, Freddie Eldred. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. First pitch on its way. And he popped him up. McCormick onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We played 4 full. The Rockhounds are out in front, 5-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kareem McLeod. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounded back up the middle. Lyons takes it in. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ryan Roberts.
Ready once again, Ryan Roberts. First pitch on its way. Hard ground ball to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Stepping into the box, Ronnie Chadwick. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Standing in, Willard Lloyd.
Leading off for the Rockhounds, second baseman, Willard Lloyd.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to third. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Felipe Delgado.
So digging in now, Felipe Delgado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to left center field. McLeod ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Antoine Schaefer.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Antoine Schaefer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chadwick is under it, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rockhounds lead it 5-0. Digging in and looking for more, Christopher Anderson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Number 57 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Rockhounds, number 57.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Schaefer is in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, shortstop, Tomlinson.
Now at the plate, Thomas Tomlinson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. McLean giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ray McCormick.
Into the box now, Ray McCormick. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Kevin.
Now batting, Kevin Diaz. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. McCormick, the runner at first with 2 gone. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Rockhounds are out in front, 5-0. Monty Ibar enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 6, Monty Ibar.
Now at the plate, Ramon Vega. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Ramon Vega.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Chadwick racing back. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Standing in now, Herb McLean. Line hard toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box now, Chris Corona. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that's out number 1.
Center fielder number 32, Garrett.
Ready for another shot now, Garrett Jansen. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's safe.
Now batting, shortstop, Adrian Lyons.
Coming to the plate now, Adrian Lyons. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's 7-0. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box, Freddie Eldred. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McLeod has a read on it, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 7-0. Back here on the show. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Now in the box, John Wales.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Lloyd is there. 1 down.
The batter, catcher, Michael Wesson.
Settling in now, Michael Wesson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And it's fouled away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder, number 11.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kareem McLeod. He'll swing it from the left side right here. From the stretch. There's a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Brian Roberts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Lyons onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rockhounds are out in front, 7-0. At the plate, Willard Lloyd.
Leading off for the Rockhounds, second baseman, Willard Lloyd.
First delivery to him on the way. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Now batting.
In now, Felipe Delgado. Line drive base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple.
Now batting.
Yeah, first a home run and then a triple. And if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
Standing in now, Antoine Schaefer. Sinking liner toward left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Herb McLean.
Stepping up to the plate, Herb McLean. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Stepping in now, Chris Corona, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 9-0. So striding forward now, Ronnie Chadwick. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And that's in there, base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Into the box now, Christopher Anderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. A 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Chadwick stands at second with no outs. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Another 2-2 offering. Lifted down the line in left. Schaefer sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Striding in once again, Thomas Tomlinson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Runner at second here with one man out. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Number 2, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Ray McCormick. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Vega is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Kevin Diaz.
Now at the plate, Kevin Diaz. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Ball 1.
That's in.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. High and deep to left center field. Jansen going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rockhounds are out in front, 9-1. Stepping up now, Garrett Jansen.
Leading off for Midland, center fielder, Garrett Jansen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McLeod over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Now that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Adrian Lyons. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Talk about a one-man gang. He notched not one but 2 doubles earlier in the game, and now he goes deep. He's seeing the ball extremely well and punishing every mistake he sees in this one.
Into the box, Freddie Eldred.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
McCormick from shallow right. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, Willard Lloyd.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Tomlinson right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. 9th inning straight ahead, and this is now a 10-1 ball game. Stepping into the box, John Wales starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill on your chances as a professional.
No balls and a strike to count. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Lloyd is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, catcher, Michael Wesson.
So coming to the plate, Michael Wesson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set, and the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting,
Digging in, Kareem McLeod. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
set to deliver the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Two out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike two. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Number 57 is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning.
And the Rockhounds win it.
It took that great start to another notch in the win column.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Rockhounds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cletus Yang earns the victory on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
And so tonight's ball game ends with a victory against the Tulsa Drillers. Well, as we conclude this 8-game homestand, it was fun. But now the Rockhounds are now getting on the bus, and most likely they will be versing off the Springfield Cardinals in a 4-game set. Then after that, they will take on the Tulsa Drillers beginning Wednesday, March 13th, beginning a 11:05 a.m. game. Rockhounds will continue the series with the Drillers until Saturday, March 16th. Rockhounds will then head home as they take on the 3-game set beginning Sunday, March 17th at 2:05. As they take on the visiting Frisco Rough Riders. Wednesday they take on the Corpus Christi Hooks beginning on Wednesday, March 20th. Well, this was an exciting ball game for the Tulsa Drillers and the Midland Rockhounds as the Rockhounds wrap up the 8-game homestand between Springfield and Tulsa. Well, stay tuned. We will be right back to Rockhounds baseball to give you the final runs, hits, and errors. You're listening to Rockhounds Baseball, the voice of West Texas. We now return you back to the ballpark for tonight's runs, hits, and errors. Well, tonight was a 10-1 victory against the visiting Tulsa Drillers. The Rockhounds take a 10-1 victory. Well, the Rockhounds are getting on the bus, and most likely they are headed for Springfield, Missouri. They take on a 4-game set with the Springfield Cardinals and the Tulsa Drillers. The Rockhounds won't be back home until March 17th, beginning a 6-game homestand. Well, we thank all the Rockhound fans for coming out at tonight's ball game, and most likely we will see you a weekend from this week at 2:05 on March 17th. Well, tonight's winning pitcher for the Rockhounds goes to Cletus Yang. Save goes to JB Wendelken. For Tulsa, Russell Ship takes the loss after 5 innings. And most likely it was devastating loss for Tulsa. Well, before we go off the air, let's go over runs, hits, and errors. First, for the victorious Midland Rockhounds, 10 runs on 17 hits, no errors. For Tulsa, 1 run on 5 hits, no errors. Our time of the ball game landed at 2 hours and 59 minutes of baseball. Well, we thank everybody for joining us for Rockhounds Baseball. We will be back home on our 6-game homestand with Frisco and Corpus Christi. Don't forget, we will take on our first appearance of the Amarillo Sod Poodles beginning Friday night, March 29th at 7:05. Well, we hope everybody has a good night, and most likely we are saying good night to everybody, and we'll see y'all again when we get back to Midland. Well, the Rockhounds are headed for Springfield, and 1-0 for the Rockhounds. This win is for them. You're listening to Rockhounds Baseball, the voice of West Texas. We now return you to your regularly scheduled program. It's an all-new Cooking with Irma.